What's going on, everybody? So today, Zeus has a play date. And I call it Zeus has a play date because I'm out with other like-minded car drivers, and we've decided to hit the back roads and go through a lot of twists and turns and enjoy the performance of the vehicles and also test out our driving skills. Now the thing about this is, it was kind of brought up by a couple owners of Porsches. So I'm legitimately out here with 3 Porsches, 2 GT3s, and a Carrera S, and it's 3 Corvettes. Technically, I want to say 4 Corvettes, but one driver just eventually just backs off because the twists and turns and the oncoming traffic becomes a lot for him to handle. And like I tell everybody, you can have the car and it can put down the performance, but regardless of what you believe, it always comes down to the driver, because the car doesn't make the driver brings out the car. Check out this video and let me know what you think. Now, jokingly, just for a quick reference, one of the main reasons this actually took place is because when I upgraded to my aeroline wheels, a lot of people told me I should have got the Michelin tires for my car because that's what comes on pretty much the base Corvette, or that's what comes on the Corvette. But in my case, what I did was I looked at what they had available at the time, and the Michelin tires, especially when I upgraded my size, they were kind of a back order item. So like getting a little nervous.
Huh?
Say Minnesota look like getting a little nervous. He on them brakes. I should hope. See a turn? Let's get on your match.
Well, what?
Say, glad you get on your patch.
Right. Well, this will be done for me. I will be done.
Let's go to sleep, man. Let's go to sleep.
Let's go to sleep. I'm just like, I gotta go to sleep. I'm going to bed.
Put your hand over your eyes.
Right? Just put some music on.
So I'm not going to lie to you. I considered them, but even when they were in stock, because I ordered my tires or ordered my wheels months in advance. So I had the option to get the tires way before my wheels arrived, but I was still doing other research on the car. And what I started to realize is I really like the handling of the Porsche. Not saying the C8 is going to do the exact same thing, but what I was looking at was the tires that they chose for the Porsche. So I end up going out and matching the same tire spec that is on the Porsche Turbo S.
It's just like, please don't let a deer run out.
Just gotta hit him and keep going. Stop, he gonna be in your head. So when when I got my tires, there were a few people that sat there and said you're not going to like them because I went with Pirelli P0s. So when I'm hanging out with my friends and they jokingly know that I chose the tires on my car based off the Porsche, I get the little inside jokes of, you know, just because you dress the car up in the threads or because you put on the tires of a Porsche don't mean you can handle like a Porsche. So that usually brings out these very energetic, or should I say, spirited driving sessions. And I decided to share with you one, because the one thing about it is, to me, this is why you own the car. To get out and have fun, to test out your driving abilities and see what the car truly has to offer. You just can't own something like this and cruise it around daily for the lifespan of your ownership. To me, that doesn't seem right, and that's neglecting the car. So as you see so far, we're having a lot of fun out here. I mean, these turns are amazing. The roads are great. I can't tell you how many times I feel like I can really see the difference. You may have not noticed it, but that is a Z06 in front of me. And it's either the driver or his nervousness about how the car handles. But this mid-engine design, I never really feel like the car is going to come unplanted on me. And when I sat back and talked to him after the drive, he said there was a couple times he felt like the rear end was going to come around on him. So in looking at this experience, I enjoyed the Z06, but there is something to this whole mid-engine design and platform, in case you didn't know that. And I think it really starts to show, even though the base C8 is a lot less underpowered than the C7 Z06, but you can truly see that, like I said before in previous videos, this short performance range of 0 to 60 and coming out of turns and so forth, it almost feels like the C8 handles it a lot better. other Corvette.
Oh, what's in front? Oh, the other.
Yep.
Everybody was on the same thing.
Just got interested.
Something you want to say?
We just picked up some more stragglers. Now it's getting really, really interesting. But first we was told we couldn't hang the Porsches. Now we got a couple more Z06s, a Ferrari. Let's see how this go down now. We just picked up a real supercar. We got a Ferrari in the bunch, a 458. Copperhead.
I was trying not to get the dashboard and any other footage. See, I don't like that in it. That's why I was moving forward.
Although there was still a lot more driving to be done, or actually to be shared, I'm going to end it here, and I may release some of the clips in other videos. But what I think came out of this whole experience is, like I told people before in my other video, that for the mass, most they need is a C8. I think this video helps represent that, because like I told you before when we started this video, we started out with just 3 Porsches and 3 Corvettes. We ended up with an additional, we picked up a McLaren We picked up an Audi R8 V10. We picked up another C7 Z06. And we also picked up a 570S. Wish I could do a YouTube short.
Huh?
So I wish I could do a YouTube short.
I could just record on my phone. Right? And you upload it. You got me doing multiple things here. Ready? Set.
And what I really realized is when you start adding the constant changing road conditions, tight turns, and remove just the straight line performance, the C8
My screen looks fine.
is right in there as these vehicles, or should I say,
Okay, much better.
the driver of the C8 is right in there with these vehicles. So if you're not drag strip racing this car, and if you're not 100% tracking this car, but if you daily life in this car and driving spiritedly, and it's not all about getting to the highest speeds you can achieve, the C8 is more than enough vehicle. And this to me is part of the reason why I said why in my previous videos. And I think you finally got to experience that, or at least witness it firsthand. So, ICNV Drives Edition. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Help us hit our goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers before the year ends. Hit that bell notification so you can be notified when new videos come out. We have more content like this, plus more information and topics you guys bring up coming your way. But until the next time, until the next video, as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you in these streets. Peace.